People would tell you exactly who they are at the beginning. It's up to you to realize those microaggressions. And what do I mean by that? You could have a whole business. You could set up a whole business. You could put forth the effort to lay down the bricks of that business. As you work, you see nobody's with you. Nobody's laying those bricks with you. But the moment that door started going up, people start paying attention. They don't say anything, they just pay attention. They see that roof go up. They get closer to your yard. The pavement, everything gets put together. The house, the lights come on. People start knocking on your door. Then the conversation changes. It goes from not paying attention at all to watching you to now being drawn into the thing that you're doing, to wanting to feel entitled to be where you're at from the thing that you built. That's what I've noticed is like building or creating content. That's what it's like watching the humans or having this human experience. Nobody cares until they're forced to care. By then, it's too late. But what happens past that is even more alarming. What ends up happening is once you create something and it's undeniable, people have these parasocial relationships. This is what stopped me from continuing Black NASDAQ when I could have really taken over the internet. I was posting videos and getting all kind of views and all kind of shares. I had millions and millions of views back in the Instagram heyday. But I stopped and I had a conversation with my wife, and I was basically telling her the dangers of creating a platform and putting your face on it. It wasn't that I was afraid of success. I was afraid of people. People get these attachments to you, and when they get these attachments to you, they feel as though that everything that you do is supposed to be in line with their thoughts, beliefs, and purposes. So the moment that Manny stops being the person that they watch, they want to revolt to get you. They want to dox you. They want to do all of these things. This is basic human nature. This is why I chose to create content, not by politics or religion, just creating content based on anime, content based off of gaming, because at least that puts everybody who did those things in a place where it was peaceful. And I still have people who comment and try to stir things up. I get things wrong all the time. The other day I called Avatar: The Last Bender anime, and I didn't do it intentionally. I was just moving fast, trying to get ready for work, and made a mistake and called it anime. We know it was. I know it wasn't anime, but instead of listening to the message of the Last Airbender, what they did instead was jump down my throat, try to tell me, or they had to speak their mind. And it's shocking. That's where we're at in society, basically. We're at a place where people don't want to extract the positive, but they look for the negative. And that's why, to go back to my original conversation, I kind of just stopped creating Black NASDAQ. And I was on a financial path. And this was during COVID, where it started blowing up. And you would see people coming out the woodworks acting like they were gurus. These same financial gurus are now AI gurus. And every single time that there's a new trend, they have a workshop or they have a class for it. And it just became predatory and disgusting. Most of those people now are fighting with each other. Some of these people now are being exposed. But I make this video not only as a blog or a vlog on why I decided to create Beyond a Blur, but Mainly why I was scared to create content. And I had to find the right purpose before I went down the lane in the avenue. And sorry if I stop at some points. I just want to collect my thoughts and make sure that I'm making sense, because I don't plan on editing none of this. So here we are with Beyond the Blur. And what are my intentions of Beyond the Blur? Well, I want to create a nonprofit. I feel like anime, gaming, and all of those things that we did and watch as a kid has lessons in them. If we can extract those lessons and give it to the children of tomorrow, they got a chance in a world that's royally fucked up. And that's my life goal. You know, I think we should be paying attention more to kids. Right now, you have these adults arguing with each other over things that really we shouldn't be arguing. We should live and let live, you know. But my next step is to create this nonprofit where I take all of these things and help the children and youth of tomorrow. And that's why a lot of times you see me post clips of video games and anime and all of that, because although I'm talking about my childhood, what I'm doing is drawing in a crowd, a solid base of people who understood what it felt like in that moment to watch Mummies Alive before they went to school, to watch Cat Dog, to watch Goku get down on a villain, all of those things, right? That's exactly where I find the base that understands the mission. So when that nonprofit is made and we go out into the community and we are helping children, it's good for both the teacher and the child. See, on one end, the child gets the substance that they need, that life lessons. They also get that positive male or female role model that's into the things they like. Because kids are naturally attracted to video games and those type of video games and cartoons and all of that. But on the other end, the teacher gets something as well. It's a fulfillment that you don't get with punching in. I've been a general manager, I've been a supervisor, I've been an assistant manager, I've been all of it. And you can tell me that you're going to give me a company car. I've had company laptops, company phones, and before having those things, I thought that was big boss status. And when I got it, I felt more like a slave than anything. Like the money was good. Like I made investments that propelled me to have all of this equipment. But there was something empty. There was something that I hated. That's when I learned that it's not about the money, it's about the purpose. I understand why rich people get all this money and they look back and they are depressed and it's dark and it's gray, because you didn't have to give me that much money to make me realize that if I didn't have a solid purpose, then it doesn't matter how much money I get. It's baseless. It's emotional. Like there's nothing there. Here I am, 35, putting up all these cartoons and animes and everything with the intentions of creating something bigger than me. And it is hard as hell. People don't see what you're doing. People don't care about what you're doing. I hate to acknowledge the elephant in the room. I'm black, so that's also an obstacle. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. And for the people that know me, know I wouldn't say that loosely, because I don't give myself excuses. But it is an obstacle. You wouldn't know me from one person to another. If I was walking down the street, you wouldn't know that I have a resume that if I wanted to, I could go be a general manager and make six figures. But it doesn't serve me to do that if there are children out there who need help, or there are things that I can do to fulfill a purpose that makes me feel full. So I guess we'll call this, I don't know what I'm gonna call this. I didn't even know I was going to do this. Sometimes God moves in mysterious ways. I've been waiting to create long form content, and I know this video is probably going to get like 0 views. I probably have one nosy person from my Facebook that'll watch this, and 1 or 2 people, whatever. I don't expect this to do big things, but I do plan on vlogging my emotions and how everything is going with Beyond the Blur and the things that I'm seeing. I will end it with this, so it's on record. The world is fucked up right now. Everybody hates each other right now. While we are fighting, there are children who are watching us. There is no beacon of light. There is no one teaching them what's going on in the world. They're only watching the adults that are in charge of them, and they're assuming that these things are right. This is further perpetuating the issues that will continue to happen in the world. It's a cycle. I plan to be a glitch in this matrix, a cog in a machine to help. So, to end all this, my name is Emmanuel, aka Big Manny. This is Beyond the Blur, where we talk about gaming, anime, and technology. This will be my personal vlog. We're gonna call this vlog 1, from the mind of the creator. Other than that, be sticking around for more. If you like this style, just let me know. We'll continue on. Other than that,